Hey everybody, long time no talk, but listen, we are back. And even though this is a bye weekend for NYCFC, a little bit of a respite before they return to action on April the 10th, there is no shortage of amazing soccer to keep tabs on. Most importantly, tomorrow on Saturday, April 2nd, El Clasico between Barcelona and Real Madrid. Of course, the last time these two teams met was back in November. Barcelona absolutely thrashed the Madridistas 4-0 at the Santiago Bernabeu. And I've got to say, this matchup, it speaks for itself. What do people want to watch? People want to watch the best players. I don't care which team you support. I don't care if you're skeptical about the style of the Spanish game. This is the one you have to watch. I don't want to hear you complain. I don't want to hear you make excuses. The best players in the world are playing in this game, and it's absolutely, shall I say, a magisterial time of year. Now, speaking of magisterial, we at Hudson River Blue, despite the fact that there is no NYCFC game to follow this weekend, are totally plugged in and switched on, getting hype for this next Clasico showdown. And there's no better way to get in the proper mood than by channeling a prophet of the game of soccer. We're talking about Ray Hudson. We're talking about the verbal gymnast, color commentator for beIN Sports television coverage of La Liga. Now, we had a chance to sit down with Ray back in November when we were covering the BlazerCon Expo in Greenpoint in Brooklyn. It was right after the conclusion of the thing. He was about to jump on a plane to go to the Bernabeu to cover the previous Clasico. Now, this interview, like much of what Ray does, is absolutely timeless. Just wait till you get the part where I ask him about Juan Roman Riquelme, the former Boca Juniors, Villarreal, and briefly a Barcelona man as well. The verbal flights of fancy from Ray when speaking about Riquelme are quite literally akin to that of a young man describing his first love. I'm not exaggerating. He actually does explain watching Riquelme for the first time and feeling like he fell in love. There's no reason for me to explain it. Just read it. We also included the audio. There's a SoundCloud file that you'll find in the interview, because when you hear Ray, you want to hear Ray. So it's the man in his own words. Forgive me for saying a bunch of times in the interview if you listen to it, because I was really nervous. This is like meeting Elvis. Again, a prophet of the game, Ray Hudson. Describing witchcraft football from the man Riquelme, also talking about what he loves so much about the Spanish brand of the game. This is everything you need to get set for the Clasico. So this is something we're looking forward to. And listen, if you want to hang out with Hudson River Blue this weekend, we will be checking out the game with the local Barcelona supporters at Smithfield Hall on West 25th Street. The game starts at 2:30 p.m. We will be there in Manhattan taking a bunch of video, talking to a lot of you, hopefully you out there. In the meantime, in addition to our little corner of coverage for this Clasico this weekend, be sure to check out a couple of our SB Nation sister sites, namely Barca Blaugranes and Managing Madrid. If you are down with SB Nation soccer, you're probably pretty familiar with these outlets already. But we're just trying to spread the love. We're trying to get excited. And hey, Ray Hudson, the man speaks for himself. Absolutely magisterial stuff in store. We'll see you this Saturday.
He's moody. He was dismissive of players and press, but you see any type of ball rolled into him, and what he did with it was cast a magical spell over it like very, very, very few players can. And it was truly witchcraft football in the way he shot the ball, the way he caressed the ball, the way he passed the ball, his wonderful abracadabra type of, again, spellbinding movement on the ball. His feet took on the shape of hands for me. You know, he really, when you watch the close-ups of him in motion, under pressure, and how he emasculates defenders, how he comes in and mocks them and teases them with the ball at his feet. It was something that the first time I ever saw him was at the Bombonera, and this was the season before he went to Barcelona, and it was like seeing my first love. It was like seeing my first love.
Just branded in the memory.
There was something that happened there. You know, when you see the first person that you love when you're a kid, when you're still in your teens and something grabs you.